10,000 tick trap. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Bye bye money. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday, Monday, Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, everybody. In this trade, see what we can make of it here. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Hope you guys are ready to trade this week. Hope you're better. Gonna trade better this week than we did last week. We're gonna get it, pandas. We're gonna get it. My trade right now is a failed trap on the 2000 tick and also the 10,000 tick trap here in this trade. Looking for a 1-to-1. Hope you guys are doing well. Friday. You can see my trade markers here. Go ahead. Take a picture. Take a screenshot. Look at the trades I took. Be my guest. Ooh, this could be failing here. I thought we got a nice little fail trap here on the 2000 tick leading up to the 10,000 tick trap trade. I thought we get a nice little push up from that, but it looks like it might not work out. We'll see though. It'll be a decent swing trade if it doesn't, or if it does. Nice swing trade if we can get this to push up here. Might create a second entry short here eventually. I don't know if I want to hold it through a second entry short, to be honest. I may skunk it at a second entry short. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Good morning, guys. Let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas here. Bray, good morning. Mo7, good morning. Avalon, good morning. Wayne Bigdog, good morning. Delu, welcome, welcome. Hansman, good morning, guys. Thanks for joining, everybody. You guys are amazing. Hope you had an amazing weekend, ready to trade. Ready to get bamboo this week. All right, getting a nice little push up here. Looking for a 1-to-1 minimum, right? You gotta always go for 1-to-1 at least, in my opinion. Gotta get that 1-to-1. If you can't get at least a 1-to-1, then it's just gonna be very difficult to make up losses, right? When you do lose, my mental capital can't handle trying to make up losses when I do lose, right? Because if you lose, like if you go for like a 2-to-1 risk reward, where your risk is double your reward, like let's say you go for 2 points, but your risk is 5 points, or sorry, 4 points. Then when you lose, it's just the mental capital for me is just I can't handle it. It's too hard. It's too hard. I chase too much. So I'd rather just go for 1-to-1 off the bat and then see what happens, because I know then the trades will work themselves out. Now I would sometimes take only 2 points if it's like you know, a scalping type market cycle, or if I just feel like it's so sus and I just want to get out of the trade. So then I'll basically skunk it at 2 points or something like that. But you gotta go for the 1-to-1 here. Market's about to open. Hopefully the market opens and that actually propulses this into the heavens. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. We want to see the volatility from the open to propulse this into outer space, into the stratosphere. Yeah, I need a propulsion block right now. I need a propulsion block right about now. I need a silver bullet to shoot into the propulsion block to make it explode. That's what I need right now. I don't know if we're going to get it, though. We got a nice strong bull bar, which is what you want to see if you're long. But what you don't want to see is absolute no follow through, which is what we're seeing right now. Ooh, coming back to my entry here. It's looking sus. Looking very sus. Now breaking beneath my entry, looking extra sus. I don't know, pandas. What do we do here? I could skunk this trade if I don't like it. I could always skunk it. You know what? I'm going to hope that the market open is going to propulse this to where I want it. But there's obviously a gap here right now, right? Here is the previous day's close. And oftentimes the market likes to come and fill that gap. We may try to fill it right at the open, which is going to be opposite of our trade here. Ooh, that's a sus thing to happen. Let's hope not. Let's hope not, pandas. We'll see, pandas. We'll see in about 30 seconds if I'm going to make my scalp or not. Or if I'm going to make my swing. Right at market open. Let's hold it, pandas. Hold! 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 Alright, I'll give you guys a countdown right at market open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Blast off. Hello? Blast off. There's no blast off. That's not good. I was expecting a nice little blast off here. Instead, we get absolutely nothing. Seems like it wants to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart, small little gap that needs to fill. Most likely wants to fill it really quick here. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, that might end up creating a second entry short here, but above the 20-minute, which is a nice setup for a trap, actually. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting for my trade to work out here. No surprise to fill the gap here real quick. I just hope it ends up becoming a trap on the other side. That's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. I guess in my mind's like, why not like just scalp a little bit here, knowing that the 5-minute most likely will fill the gap, and I just re-enter there again. That makes a lot of sense to me. If you can find a better entry, why not just take the better entry if you know it's coming? Why am I not exiting my position here? What's going on? I don't know why my I just lost money on that trade. And I do not know why. Something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong here. I don't know why I lost money on that trade. I couldn't get out of my position. Something's wrong. Something funky's happening here. Something definitely wrong happened. I don't know what happened there, but something. I shouldn't have lost money in that trade, but for some reason it exited here. I just flattened my position just because I was worried because I didn't know what was happening. Something funky is going on here. And because of that funk, I lost some money here. Apex! Daryl! This is Daryl's fault. Is it lagging again? Am I lagging my data again? Do I have to restart again? What is that? I'm a little worried to enter any trade now. I'm a little worried to enter any trade at this point. It's a failed trap on the other side. This is looking really sus now. To enter long. I don't know, Pandas. Are my charts accurate? Are my charts even accurate right now? I have no clue. Basically, triangle being formed. I lost money on that trade. I don't know what's happening. It's starting to go up now. I don't feel confident yet that this is a breakout. Gap fills on the 5-minute chart. What's my daily look like? We're starting to turn to a trading range price action here on a daily. Okay, it's starting to go up to the upside now, I think. You have 3 more bars in me still? Yeah, I'm delayed. Panas, I'll be back. I gotta restart. This is happening again. 1 second. Yeah, sorry, Pandas. Yeah, this is super frustrating. I was in a winning trade, and I ended up turning to a losing trade because my charts got messed up. right? I try to scalp and just re-enter when the gap filled, but instead, it something weird happened in my charts. I couldn't even I didn't have accurate charts. So I didn't want to enter another trade because I didn't know what the charts were doing. Because of that, my winning trade ended up becoming just a losing trade. So I'm gonna say right now, a great potential to become tilted. And I almost just want to stop trading and just walk away because I need, this is this is all I'm gonna think about. All I'm gonna think about is how, because of the charts got messed up, I lost a trade there. That's all I'm gonna think about for, not all I'm gonna think about, but that's gonna be drilled into my head for a little bit here. And that would have made that 1-to-1 that I was looking for. Right? I was looking for this 1-to-1, and it would have made it. I would have made a nice 1-to-1 there. Whoo! Pandas, how frustrating is that? Like, how frustrating is that? When,
10,000
the market, to make bamboo on the market is not easy. To find yourself in a good trade, that itself is a feat. It's like you walk around and you're looking for gold, and you finally find a little bit of gold, just a little nugget, and then someone comes and just takes it from you. And you just spent like hours just trying to find that little nugget of gold. Blacklight says, morning, no tilt, use 1 count only. I should, you know what? I actually should just trade 1 count. But you know me, pandas. That's not possible. We just started, pandas. I don't know if there's any worse way to start than that. That is so frustrating. Daily chart. We're just completely like stuck. We broke out to the upside, but when you have an inside bar like this, OI pattern, and you break to the upside and doesn't really have any follow through, you're gonna have to wonder if this is gonna reverse and fail. Turn to a trading range. The only way to really find that out is the hard way. What'll be more frustrating is just if this keeps going up, because I would have a runner by now. I would have a runner still. I almost want this to reverse at this point, but I'm feeling it's not going to. But I can't enter on a first entry here. It'll have to be at least a second entry long. Pandas, let's take a quick look at the news. Always pay attention to the news. No news today. There will be news tomorrow. CB consumer confidence jolts job opening. And there's going to be big news on Wednesday. I mean, it's the big kahuna Wednesday. 8:15 a.m. you got the non-farm. 8:30 a.m. you have the employment cost index. 2 p.m. you have the Fed funds rate and FOMC statement. And 2:30 you have the FOMC press conference. That's the big mama. I mean, that's the big kahuna. Thursday, 8:30 a.m. unemployment claims. 10 a.m. ISM manufacturing PMI. Friday, 8:30 a.m. average hourly earnings. Non-farm employment change, unemployment rate. And 10 a.m. revised U of M consumer. So you basically have news every single day except today. And the big kahuna is Wednesday. Unfortunately, the promo ends today. Today's the last day, so why I say unfortunately is because usually when you have big news like FOMC statement, most likely you can pass your accounts in one single trade. But it's nice when you have the promo, so you can trade and then get funded the very next day. But the 1 day promo is going to end. You'll still have like the 50% off promo, and you'll still most likely have the 71% off promo. But right now we have BBM 80. So I would say stock up on BBM 80. Right? Stock up on BBM 80. Get ready for the news on Wednesday. And that's when the fireworks are going to happen. If you want to pass your accounts in one single trade. But that's up to you. I don't know, pandas. I don't know. This looks like it wants to keep going up. Nice bull bar, nice signal bar on a first entry on an uptrend right now. And I don't think I could take it. It's just not my setup. I look for second entries. But we'll see here. Do I even want a second entry? I do. I do want a second entry long here. That wouldn't be too bad of a setup in my opinion. It'll be a wedge top in my also. I would say 1, 2, 3, but yeah, maybe more like a spiking channel of some sort at this point. Or before it was looking like a triangle, but now it's turned to a spiking channel. Maybe we'll get a second entry long here. Now I gotta make up for my loss. I'm down $83, so it's basically one scalp with one contract. Let's see if I can get it though. What I'll do is I'll go long and then double my position to go short if it reverses for a trap trade. Thinking that today might turn into a trading range day. Who knows? Where's my vortex at, pandas? I had vortex. I think I took off the... My vortex is here. We've been in this vortex for a very long time. Basically all last week we were in this vortex. Where are we? Amazingly, pandas, we basically close the week in that vortex. Maybe we're gonna break out of the vortex this week. Maybe this week is break out of vortex week, and we'll finally get away from this vortex. These two blue lines. Yeah, I drew that vortex out early last week, and I mentioned it's an important price. And lo and behold, we end the week there. We almost ended every single day in that vortex, and then ultimately we end the week in there. It's crazy. That's actually crazy. On a $5,000 product to be contained in a range of 3 points, that is insane. Crazy accurate, crazy efficient, in my opinion. Market is, I think, honestly really efficient. What's going on? I don't have an entry. I got a micro double bottom instead. And watch this go without me, I guess. All I know is I gotta be patient here. If I don't see a setup, I'll leave it alone. Don't touch it. Just don't touch it. 2 times you don't touch the market. If you don't see your setup, and 2, if it's not your market cycle. We gotta take a deep look and really consider what's the market cycle today. We do see a lot of wicks here. I don't see a lot of overlapping bars. That's the thing. I don't see a lot of overlapping bars. I see some overlapping bars here, some overlapping bars here. But when it comes down to it, pandas, when it comes down to it, it looks fine for me for a nice little push up here. Gap is filled. Like I said, if this fails, I'm going to double my position and go short. It's an outside bar reversal. I'm in this trade. A 1-to-1 is not even 2 points. But I'm going to go for minimum 2 points here. This reverses here. Should I go short here? Where's my... Actually, I gotta make my exit here. Let's make my exit here. I think that makes sense for my exit to be here. It does trigger this fail second entry. Or the Pikachu trade. It does trigger it. Do I want to reverse my position here, though? Maybe I need a 1-to-1 up here. This is why I don't like outside bar reversals. That's going to ultimately get me here. Darn. I'm about to get tilted, pandas. I'm about to get tilted. It triggers a second entry long on a outside bar reversal, and I should know better to take that outside bar reversal. I'm going to attempt it again, a second entry long here.
10,000
I cannot take it with this signal bar, right? This is your signal bar for that second entry long. I'm gonna pass on that. Oh, I'm about to go Tilt City, pandas. Pandas, I'm about to go into Tilt City. I'm about to go Tilt Town. I'm about to enter Tilt Town, and whew, I don't know if I'm able to get out. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, pandas. I'm feeling the tilt. I'm gonna attempt one more time to go long here, pandas. Fortunately, I can't go with this. I need to have this be a good bar here. If it closes beneath the 20 MA, I don't think I can take it. I can't take it. It is too ugly. That is too ugly of a signal bar. In fact, that's where you look for reversals. We might just come right back into a vortex here. Whoo! Pandas. Like I says, I'll proposition. I know the channel is all about price action, two-legged pullback, but maybe we can switch up once a month and try a different strategy on one account. It's not a bad idea. I just feel like I don't know if I want to trade an account with a new strategy because personally, I gotta learn it, and I don't know. Some strategies are harder to learn than others. If it's just like indicators, then it's very easy. But the problem with that is that those ultimately always fail. Yikes. We do go long here, second entry long, pandas, but that signal bar is so ugly I cannot take it. I simply cannot take that signal bar. It's one of the ugliest I've seen. If we get a nice bull bar here, I'll come with a retracement. All right, I'll come with a retracement if we can get one, but I doubt it. If we get retracement here, I'll be happy, but I doubt we can get it. Some people may just enter long here, seeing a nice bull bar. But for me, I'm not so eager. I'll come with a retracement, that's all. And a retracement will be just to the entry where you would typically enter. Right? Because I like the entry bar. So liking this entry bar makes me want to enter now. Where this signal bar was terrible, but the entry bar was good. Or the trigger bar, entry bar, whatever you want to call it. Now there's not much follow through, which makes me not want to take this trade. Do I want to take this trade if there's no follow through on this? Do I really want to take this trade? That could be like a double trap setup now. I'm not in this trade. I'm skipping it. Right now it's looking like a double trap. Essentially, you have the strong bull bar, but no follow through, right? I don't want to enter when there's no follow through. I want to enter with a quick retracement back and then comes back up. But if it prints a bear bar after this, it kind of nullifies this entry bar, in my opinion. Maybe the higher low setup will be a decent setup to take here, but right now I'm feeling hesitant. It feels sus to me, and I'm gonna sit on my pause. I'm tilted. I'm about to get really tilted here, but man, this is some tricky stuff right now. I don't think this is necessarily very clear what's gonna happen. Maybe we are entering trading range. I don't know. I should have known better not to enter that second entry long or the outside bar reversal. Should have known better. Let's take a higher low setup, pandas. I'll take the higher low. Let's attempt the higher low here. It's ugly. The signal bar is so ugly, though. Pandas. Pandas. What do I do here? It's an ugly looking signal bar. In fact, you got all these overlapping bars now. Okay, micro double bottom. I just want this to go one way or the other at this point. Personally, the 5-minute chart is telling me trading range today. And it makes sense, right? When you have big news coming up later in the week, like let's say, you have big news tomorrow, but no news today. Oftentimes, the day before the news, it tends to be choppy, right? It tends to be like, the market kind of waits for the news, especially nowadays where it almost seems like the market can't move unless there is news. It's kind of like a drug. The market needs that drug, that stimulus, that stimulant to just finally move. Right now it's like tranquilized, but it needs like that shot of adrenaline from the news to actually decide to have some decent volatility and price action. Otherwise, the market's just taking this nice lazy stroll in the park.
10,000 tick trap.
It's actually a good signal bar now. Ah. I'll attempt it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's get it 1-to-1 here. I think this is the obvious pivot to use for my the setup I'm taking is a higher low setup confirmation because I did not feel confident with this move, but with a move up here like this with a trap on the 10K chart, potential nice move up here. I'm going to take the 1-to-1. Nice strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart, which is good for me. This could be always in long trading, who knows. Essentially, this will make up for my loss, plus a little bit more. Actually, no, I'm down 200. What am I talking about, Pandas? I just need to get a win here. Let me just get a win, Pandas. Is that too much to ask for? I just need a win. Nice strong bull bar. I like this. I like this a lot. Right, that's one of the best things you want to see when you're entering long. I feel very good now about this trade. Now I don't feel so good about this trade. When there's no follow through after the strong bull bar, it's very frustrating. That's what happens in trading ranges, right? Like you get strong bull bars, strong bear bars, no follow through though. It does the exact opposite. People have limit orders on the other side of those, making it very frustrating. So, I mean, it's not frustrating if you're trading the trading range, but very frustrating for those who are trying to trade the momentum here, or breakouts, or, very frustrating now, right? With no follow through here whatsoever. Nice bull bar, but no follow through. This is just marquee for trading range. Trademark trading range price action. Absolute no follow through on that strong bull bar. What I can hope for is maybe a second entry short triggers and then we get a trap trade going to the long side. That's something that I can look for and maybe enter again long there. I'm going to hold this, right, because it's a swing trade. If this does not work out, I would say the one thing that could have prevented me is all this chop here, right? All these overlapping bars, small teeny bars, maybe some big wicks here. This is very subjective. It's very subjective. That's why it's hard for me. It's very subjective. Like, say, what is a lot of wicks? What are big wicks? Like what are maybe most of the candles are wicky, like have wicks. Then I don't know. It's looking bad for me now, pandas. But you know what? If we trap here, I will enter in with another contract. Because I like to lean into my mistakes. And I know you guys like it too. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we get a trap trade to the long side here before we get stopped out. Okay, we're getting a slight bull bar here. Perhaps creating a trap, right? That's a bad second to short to take. And hopefully we can punish those who took that short. Punish or get punished. That's the name of the game. Or get punished while punishing. And then those punishers get punished as well. It's just a big circle of punishment. I don't think I'm going to get it, but I'm going to just set it here. I feel like I'm going to stop out now instead. Ooh, okay, gotta be careful though. Gotta wait for the candle to finish. I'm going to keep it here for now. Gotta let the candle finish though. Alright, I think we're... Oh, yeah. When we're at like... Alright, here we go. That's safe. If we trigger trap here, I will enter again long. And let the tilt begin, pandas. Let the tilt begin. You know what? I'll enter like this. Limit order. Let the tilting begin. Commence here. We are full tilt commenced tilting here. Ah, pandas. Got a trap trade here. The question is, if we do get our target, do I have a runner? Do I look for the runner? It's too soon to think about, huh? No, I should think about it now. Regardless if this loses, I should already have a plan. Should I have a runner here? I think at this point, yeah. I think I have a runner. Oh, wow. What is this, pandas? It reverses immediately. Right, the trap fails, double trap failure. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good, pandas. Double... Right, we got double trap here. That's not good. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh for the market, because you know what? I'm leaning into it. If we get another trap here, pandas, you know what yours truly is doing? We're leaning into it, pandas. We're leaning into it. Pandas, get ready to lean into it. Got a second entry long now. Triple trap failure, pandas. Lean into your mistakes. Whoo! Oh, pandas. Lean into your mistakes here. I don't know if I can handle another trap. If it traps again, pandas, I think that's it. I think we're dead. I don't know how many traps the market can do. But this is like the trap of all traps. It's a trappity trap. I mean, it's trading range price action. I should really get out of this. 3 contracts, okay. It's not the worst. It's not the end all be all. I can recover from this if I do lose this. It's just gonna be super annoying. It just would happen on a day like this where my first trade is a winner and something weird happens with my chart. Just something that just came out of nowhere and end up losing that trade. And now I'm like entering this weird trade now where I'm like triple contract in a super choppy price action. And it's another trap here, and it's gonna be the 4th trap in a row. And at this point, I don't know if I want to hold it into this trap, to be honest. But we're in it. We're in it. trappity trap. Thing is, like, even if I lose this, it's not the end all be all. Sure, it's gonna hurt a little, but we'll be okay. That's professional trading jargon. Trappity trap. It's trapception right here. It just happens to be the trap that I'm not in that might work out, which is very unfortunate for me. This could be the one that works, the trap here, and it's on the opposite side. Pandas, you know what I'm gonna do if this trap fails, right? You already know what I'm gonna do if this trap fails. But is it gonna fail? I'm hoping so.
Tick trap.
Oof. I don't know, Pandas. This is looking rough. This is looking rough right now for me. Ouch. This is looking real rough for me now. It looks like it's probably just take me out and then bounce off of my stop. It'd be like a stop. Like it's gonna stop hunt me. I feel the stop hunt coming. All right, I'm out. Oh man, I feel the stop hunt coming. The trap of traps of all traps. Trap. Right. So traps. This one goes. It traps. I should have just stayed away, knowing that it's starting to get really choppy here. But Pandas, you know the strat when you're tilted. Anything goes. I just started this day off with a nice tilt, and I already knew something like this was gonna happen. Pandas. Jeez. All right, just breathe, Pandas. It's not over yet. Just breathe. Everyone calm down, okay? Everyone calm down. It's gonna be okay. Man, I feel the stop hunt. Right, I feel like it's gonna happen. It just takes me out. It's gonna bounce off now. I feel like it's gonna be that kind of market. I'm already tilted, so I feel like that's what the tilt will continue, and that would be the perfect way for the tilt to continue. To get stop hunted right there. Yep. Get that tick shot. Get tick shotted. To be fair, it's not necessarily a tick shot. It goes one tick beyond my stop loss. It just feels like one of those days you're gonna get stop hunted. I got stop hunted right there. Right, the market's trying to make higher highs, higher lows, but here it makes a lower high. Or sorry, a lower low, but might end up making a higher high. So it starts to expand here out of nowhere, right? Expansion out of nowhere. I mean, I deserved it. I deserved that one. I get it. I deserve that one. I fully like, you know, I fully take responsibility for what I did. I knew it was a tilt trade I was in. Oh, but man, I'm going to be even more tilted if this just rockets up right now after tick shotting me. That's just going to be like the final nail in the coffin, if you know what I mean. I almost want some it'll be some consolation to me if this just reverses, so I know that at least when I came out here, it's an okay stop loss, because that means that my premise is completely wrong, and that it's gonna go the other way. But I mean, this has trading range price action written all over it. Right. It's super frustrating. We get this strong bull bar, and everything looked really nice with that, right? I entered that higher low. I was like, oh, this is perfect. All right, I'll take the trap. Perfect. Okay, double trap. I'll take it. And then it goes, boom, takes my stop loss out, and then reverses. It's just, it's infuriating. What can I say? It's tilting. That's like the perfect formula for tilt. Tilt Master 2000 right here. That's what you're watching. This episode, Tilt Master 2000. Let's try to name this episode. Whoo! Started off with a nice trade. Something weird happened with my charts where it started getting delayed. I didn't know where the price was, so I exited my position. Only to find out once I restarted, my original trade actually was successful, but I ended up taking a loss instead. Now I'm entering these trades up here, getting hit. Got hit like every single time. That is the perfect formula for tilt pens. But hey, it's Monday, and my mental capital is good. My mental capital is good right now, so that means I have a lot of. I can take a lot of hits. I hope I could take a lot of hits right now and still be okay. But now I just don't know. I really got tick shot here, and it's just reversed right back up, and it might just rocket into the stratosphere without me. But regardless, I cannot take long here because looking at the higher time frames, it looks like this. It looks very choppy, and so if I were to go long here on the smaller time frame, I'm gonna just find myself probably hitting some sort of resistance with limit orders, right? Limit orders above, limit orders below. Second entry long on the 5-minute chart. Ah, man. I don't know if I could take this second entry long on the 5-minute. It would have to be a big swing trade. It would have to be a very big swing trade. But it looks choppy to me. It looks like a trading range.
$10,000 tick trap.
Alright, pandas, my final trade of the day. It's gonna be just always in long, thinking maybe the 5-minute maybe always in long here, and with a second entry long, getting a 1-to-1 on this. Am I gonna get it? Probably not. I'm already ultra tilted. But pandas, I'm gonna attempt this. I'm gonna attempt this Walmart trade here. Let's see if we can get it. I'm gonna attempt the Walmart trade here, and if we get it, we get it. If we don't, then we move on, pandas. We move on and say, hey, at least we tried. At least we tried today. I'm not gonna lie, this feels really sus. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like this is more. It looks choppy. I don't know if it's gonna break out, but it does look very choppy. I'm basically just desperate at this point. I have a potential of like a breakout, looking for a Walmart trade. Even if we make it the 1-to-1, I don't know if I want to take it out at the 1-to-1. This is a Albrook setup, right? A second entry long on the 5-minute chart, which is what we're getting here. If we get a strong bull bar here, I most likely will go long again. Looking for a always in long trade, and I'll scale in. Basically looking for 10 points here. If we get a strong bull bar pandas, I'm going along again. Toronto's a Walmart trade. Are you asking what Walmart trade is, or are you asking if this is a Walmart trade? Al Brooks coined a Walmart trade to be a trade where you literally just enter, you put your stop loss, and then your target, and then you go to Walmart. I guess Al Brooks likes to go to Walmart, but that's what he says. 2000 tick chart. It's setting up for a trap here, and I'm gonna go long here on this trap. Further thinking we're gonna break out to the upside here. Are we really gonna break to the upside? I don't know. Honestly, price action wise, this looks like trading range, and I'm truly doing the opposite of what the market is telling me. What the market cycle most likely will be today. Typically does not work out. Enter this.
$10,000 tick trap.
Oh, I'm confused. Where are my entries here? This is my Walmart trade. Okay. I just don't feel good about this market cycle right now. I don't feel like this is like gonna be a breakout market cycle, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna skunk this. I don't feel like this is gonna be the market cycle that appropriate for what I'm trying to do right now. If this reverses here, I'm getting out. This is not it. This is not the market cycle. I'm just gonna take my trade and just take the hit and move on. This is not the right market cycle, pandas, for what I'm trying to do here. We'll just take the hit and move on because I feel like I'm doing this wrong. This is not the market cycle. It's a trading range market cycle. I'm trying to trade a breakout right now.
Target filled.
Okay, I come out break even essentially, but I don't like this. I don't like how this looks like. I don't like how choppy this is. I don't think this is gonna be. It could be, but Panda's like from all the evidence that I have right now, this doesn't seem like a strong type of looking trending market, right? It doesn't seem like it'll be a market that will just have a strong direction. I could be wrong, of course, right? Because even if that's, like when you read the price action and it shows you super choppiness and it doesn't end up chopping, sometimes it does do that. It's gonna have to do that, right? There's always a opposite of, there's always a failure of what setup that you think could happen. But, from what I can gather here, I just don't feel confident. Just keep going long here. I just don't. I can't. When you get a bar that looks like this, right, where people limit orders selling above, you do retest that wick and break above it again, but yeah, Pandas, I'm just gonna sit on my pause here. I recognize I'm tilted, and I'm just gonna sit on my pause. And man, jeez, I just can't. I can't. It's just too choppy. And for me, when it's this choppy, I don't feel confident in taking a direction, because I feel like at any moment it can just reverse and become a very strong trading range. But who knows, Pandas? I mean, it is what it is. If I miss it out, if I'm gonna miss it out, I want to miss it out when it looks like this, where it's like it's just too hard for me to tell. If it was just very clear, then I'll be like, all right, then I'll try. But and watch this blast off, and who knows? It's just at this point, there's not much I can do if it does blast off. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. Typically, I will feel confident about that. But today, I've seen bull bars have no follow through. So, I've seen bars have no follow through. So, I'm okay skipping it. Jeez. So over the weekend, because I need to distract myself from entering this market. I don't know. But over the weekend, I tried Celsius for the first time. Let me ask what you guys think of Celsius. I don't know what Celsius is. I call it the White Claw of energy drinks. Fahrenheit. Is Celsius good? Do you like Celsius? Ooh, Pandas. What did I tell you? What did I just tell you, Pandas? What did I just tell you? What in the world was that? I knew at any moment the market could just slip like that. What did I just tell you? Oh my goodness. What in the world was that? That was crazy. Pandas, what did I tell you? This is why I just didn't feel good. I just didn't think the market cycle called for us to trend here. What did I say? What did I say? We're in trading range. And that's what happens, right? You get these strong bear bars. Or strong bear legs. Jeez, I mean, that's definitely a surprise bar in my opinion right now being formed. It's not a hard seltzer. It's not alcoholic. I think it's an energy drink. 57% of you guys have no idea what Celsius is. I think it's like trending or something, but I got it at Costco. And yours truly would buy it at Costco, never having it one time. Now I have to drink 26, 30 cans of Celsius. This expanding pattern. Right? Expansion out of nowhere. But we knew it was an expanding pattern, right? When we saw this lower low and then a higher high. Ah, pandas. Tough market. Tough market. Right? Really hard to time that as well, right? Like, really hard to time this flush if you want to go short. Albrooks would probably call this a wedge top, or 5 minute. 1, 2, 3 pushes up and then reverses. It could be a strong push down. It could be a bear trend now. Who knows? We end up back into our vortex. You know, what did I say? This is why I exited all my positions, because I was like, something about this price action is telling me this is more trading range, and any moment it could flush. And it, lo and behold, pandas, here is the flush, right? Creating this expanding pattern, which is the worst pattern of all time. You can never tell what's going to happen. Quite strong push down. It's quite strong. We're back in our vortex, our two blue lines drawn last week here, based on that price action. Right, I drew these two blue lines based off this price action of all these clustered candles, and lo and behold, we are right back into that vortex. See, the thing is about expanding patterns is that you don't know if this is going to continue to expand. Or is it going to bounce? Is this a failed breakout of the expanding pattern? Right? This is so much that it has to do to break out of these expanding patterns. It's very frustrating. This is very dramatic music right now. I feel like I'm in a movie. What is an OS? Operating system? I don't think this is an operating system. This is trading. Seeing this price action, I'm more interested in actually taking a failed second entry short. Thinking that this is an expanding pattern. And expanding patterns are very confusing. So even if you have this super strong push down, and typically you look for a second entry short to continue this push down, I'm actually looking for failed second entry short right away because of the price action's trading range. Overshoot? Okay. I would call that an undershoot, but, you know, to each his own. Okay. The price action is so tough today. Okay. The expanding pattern. This is why expanding patterns are so difficult. You get this super strong push down, no follow through. Instead you get a complete V bottom reversal. It's wild. We're in the wild west right now, Panos. We're in the twilight zone. This is crazy. I don't even know what to do here, Panos. I'm sorry. I have no clue. It's like a mutated market. It's like a market that, it's like when you see a creature that's been like hit with radiation, they start to mutate. This is what I'm thinking that the market is reminiscent of. I'm getting a feeling of a mutated creature here. Extremely volatile. You have no idea what's gonna happen. Really unpredictable. Not volatile, but very unpredictable. It doesn't look natural. Weird things are happening. Hugh says, I think the price is either going to go up or it's going to go down. What about sideways? Or sideways, I guess. Looking for a fail second entry short. That's my setup here. Elephant says, I thought you were over the 2000 tick. I am. I hate it. Look at this price action. But to be honest, the other time frames are not much better. They're not that much better. Not right now. Ooh. Pandas. I mean, why? 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 Did you see that? Just why? It's like a horror movie. It's just like tentacles are forming everywhere. What in the world? Just why? Why would you do that? It looks like it wants a second leg down here. It's just funky, right? The 5-minute chart ends up being a IO pattern, right? Inside outside bar. Another expansion here. I just don't have any setups, pandas. Regardless of whatever this is was happening, I don't have a setup to trade this. Jeez, but it looks like it's going down now. It looks like it's breaking down. Give me some sort of setup so I can join in the slip and slide here. Give me a small pullback. Let me enter short. Anything here. Yep. No second. Doesn't even give us a second entry short to enter. Just gives us this first entry here. 2 legs down. 2 legs down could mean this move is done as well. It's 2 legs down on the higher time frames, right? On the 5-minute or 10,000 tick chart as well. We're getting these like super volatile spikes, right? The price action just like moves in spikes right now. It's like kind of freaks me out a little bit, to be honest. I still don't think this price action is telling me we're gonna have a strong trend in a certain direction. But it's looking somewhat bearish now. Is this trap worth taking? Not really. If you're eager to go short, then yes, but otherwise, I'm okay sitting on my pause here. It's not really close to any resistance. It's not the price action itself, right? We have 2 legs down already. The reason why the 2 legs down means a lot more to me now than typically is because we're in a trading range. So 2 legs down, the market likes to move in twos. So this move can be done to the downside. It's essentially your break a trend to new low. Essentially what it is, right? You gotta break a trend. In fact, you got spike channel, undershoot that channel, overshoot, find that symmetry, bounce off, new low, and now we typically look for a reversal here. So this trap, not the best in my opinion. Wow. But for those who actually know what the Celsius drink is, 19% of you guys don't like it, and 16% of you guys do. So I guess it's not that good of a drink, at least according to you guys. And 65% of you guys have no idea what this is. It might be just like, I don't know, maybe it's just in the States. Who knows? Orange flavor is one of the best. All right. Maybe that's why people don't like it. They haven't had the orange flavor. Personally, I got it. I got it. I mean, I know it's not objectively the best. Do I like it? Like I said, it's the White Claw of energy drinks. let's just say it's kind of growing on me. I don't love it, but it's like an easy drink. It's like it kind of grows. It's kind of grows on you, I guess. I don't love it, but eh. Yeah, it's like a really light drink. That's why I call it the White Claw of energy drinks. But it's not alcoholic. It's not a hard drink, it's a soft drink. Is that what they call soft drinks? Is that why they call a soda soft drinks? Like Coke? Because it's not alcoholic? I didn't even realize that. I was wondering why they call it soft, because in my mind if I drink it, it's kind of hard. Right? Kind of like, it's like bubbly. Is that why they call sodas soft drinks? Soft sodas? Because there's no alcohol in it? Did I just figure something out? Ruben's up 1.2k. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. You're like opposite of me right now. I wish I could be at 1.2k. Right now, this is just... I have no entries here, pandas. This just goes down, straight down, and goes straight up. That's I was looking for a fail second entry short, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't think it's happening, pandas. Personally, I don't think it's happening. I'm fine sitting on my pause here. I have enough mental capital today to just wait this out and move on. Even though I'm down 800, I don't actually mind that. I don't mind that at all. I'm thinking my losing days will be up to $1,000 of losing days if I do lose. Because I do go for 1-to-1, so when I do win, it should be the same. It all started with that tilt in the beginning, pandas. And I knew it. I knew it. I'd be better off if I just closed the charts down and just stopped trading. I would have been better off. Soft drinks have no alcohol in them. That's what they call soda soft. I always wondered. As a kid, like, why is it called soft drink? Because I didn't have the concept of hard drinks as a kid. Easy peasy. You gotta stick to the plan, though. Good things happen when you stick to the plan. I'm just waiting for a set. I'm looking for a fail second entry short if I can get one. And then I'll gladly go long here. But days like this, you might not even get your setup. It's just a big old trading range. I got 3 pushes down. Basically wedge bottom. Trading range. The trading range indicator on the 2000 tick chart just beautifully showing us the trading range here automatically without, you know, I didn't draw these 2 lines here. It was automatically drawn by the indicator, giving us the range. Even up here, this indicator was still saying, hey, hold up, we're still in a range. My setup specifically I'm looking for is a fail second entry short. That is a specific setup I'm looking for. I could potentially trade the trap trade on the 10,000 tick chart. Trap trade forming on 10,000 tick. See if a trap here, fail second entry long. It's tempting. It actually is a little bit tempting. Give me a setup, please. Give me a setup. It's a high or low setup. And just in an instant, this bull bar turns to a bear bar. Like in one instant. I went to a grocery store and the cashier called the soda I was purchasing pop. Everyone knows all
10,000
soda
tick
is
trap.
just Coke. Panis, I don't know what's happening here.
10,000 tick trap.
10,000 tick trap. Is that what I want? I want the 10,000 tick trap in the super choppy market. I don't know, Pandas. It's really hard for me to take it. The market was very trendy, then maybe, but man, this market is very choppy. Dr. Pepper. Rubens is one of my best friends. He's a soccer player. He's played for 12 years already, and thanks to the nature of the sport, has got an hypertrophy heart. And thanks to that, his doctor told him no coffee, cigars, or energy drinks. Wow. 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 I don't know. Wow. Like wow. 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 Not WOW. But wow. Like I said, Pandas, fail second entry short is the setup. That's what I'm looking for. Let's get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Should we go Falcon heavy on it? No, I'll trade 2 contracts. 2 contracts for you guys. Second entry short forming here. You can argue this is a downtrend, but what I'm arguing is this is a trading range. So we're at the bottom of a trading range. Second entry short forming here. Micro double bottom. Doesn't quite trigger the second entry short, which is what I need to happen in order for me to take the failed second entry short, which is what I will be doing. Here we go, Pandas. Let's see it. Let's see if we get joy on this setup. Oh. Trap triggers on a 10,000 tick chart. It could flush here. I'm curious to see what happens. I don't think I no longer can take this trap trade, right? Because we're beneath the 20 MA. So I cannot take a long trade here as long as we're beneath the 20 MA. Unfortunately, my setup does not happen. No joy in my setup. All right, Pandas. I think that's it. I think 800 today. It is what it is. Unfortunate, but hey, we saw that mental capital. I know I'm still pretty clear-minded here, and it might be one of those days where I just close it down because really the price action is very tough today. The 5 minute, it just looks like this, Pandas. Like, look at this monstrosity. 10,000 tick chart also very, very. I mean, the trap does trigger. This could be a nice flush down. It could be could give you a nice 1-to-1 here, for sure. It's just hard to tell. Very hard to tell. Pandas, I hope you guys are doing better than me. Red day today, but hey, we'll move on. We'll move on. I'll see you guys. I mean, that's a nice thing about 150K accounts, right? Like, I'm not to a point where I feel like I gotta really make all my money back, right? The 2,050K accounts, I'll probably feel pressured by now to say, man, I gotta make this money back because I'm already halfway. I took away half of my threshold. I'm not even a quarter of my threshold, Pandas. I'm not even at a quarter of my threshold with the 150K accounts. So I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling good. I feel like we have more to trade on these accounts and we can get it back. So, Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Remember, today's the last day to use BBM 80 and one single day to pass your accounts. And hopefully, I'm not sure if anything today is going to happen where you can really pass your accounts, but what you can certainly do is stock up on BBM 80 accounts. Sorry, you could use BBM to get 80% off. Old habit, sorry. You can use the code now, it's straight up BBM. You can use any of the codes actually, but BBM is just the simplest one. It'll give you the best code or best promo out there. And yeah, hope you guys take advantage of it while it still lasts. Big news on Wednesday, so it's good to stock up. But Pandas, other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, 9:15 for the main stream, 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. Hope to see you guys there. It's been a blast. It's been a blast. I'll see you guys then. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye. Yeah.